He built the largest crypto exchange in the world. Hundreds of millions of people registered to use it. Then he pleaded guilty, resigned as CEO, spent 4 months in prison, and later received a presidential pardon. Some people consider CZ one of crypto's greatest builders. Others believe he represents everything wrong with industry.
And we have with us Changpeng Zhao. Welcome, Changpeng. I need to call you CZ, in fact, because that's the way you like to describe yourself, as founder and chief executive of Binance.
What exactly is Binance? What did CZ do? Why is it so controversial? What is Binance? Binance is basically a giant online marketplace for cryptocurrency. You deposit money, choose a coin, and buy or sell it through Binance. Binance is not Bitcoin. It is not a blockchain. It is basically a private company standing between buyers and sellers that makes it a centralized exchange. When you leave your cryptocurrency inside Binance, the company normally controls the digital keys needed to move it. Your account shows that you own the crypto, but the Binance is holding it for you. It is similar to keeping money in a bank account. How large is Binance? Binance was launched in 2017. By July 2026, the company said it had 323 million registered users. But that does not mean 300 million people use it every day. Some may have inactive or even multiple accounts, but it demonstrates the enormous scales of the company. During 2025, Binance processed about 7.3 trillion in spot trading volume. Among the 10 largest centralized exchanges, Binance alone handled about 39% of the volume. It means, in other words, for every $100 traded across those major exchanges, about $40 went through Binance. So, why do people like CZ? Supporters see CZ as a builder. Binance makes it relatively simple and inexpensive for ordinary people all around the world to access hundreds of cryptocurrencies. The platform grew rapidly, continued operating through several crypto crashes, and became one of the main entrances into the crypto market. Supporters also say CZ helped expose the problems inside FTX, one of the Binance's largest competitors. But this is also where the controversy begins. Did CZ destroy FTX? In November 2022, concerns appeared about the financial conditions of FTX and its related trading company, Alameda Research. In that time, Binance owned a large quantity of FTX tokens called FTT. Then, CZ publicly announced that Binance intended to sell all its FTT holdings. The announcement increases fear. FTT's price collapsed, and customers rushed to withdraw billions of dollars from FTX. Some people therefore blame CZ for pushing FTX over the edge. But CZ did not create missing money inside FTX. FTX collapsed because it could not retain customer funds, and its founder, Sam Bankman-Fried, was later convicted of fraud. CZ announcement accelerated the bank run, but it exposed a problem that already exists. The more serious reason people criticize CZ is not FTX. It is what happened inside Binance.
Binance prioritized its profits over the safety of the American people. In part because of the crimes it committed, Binance became the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world. Now, Binance is paying one of the largest corporate penalties in U.S. history.
Why did Binance pay billions? In 2023, Binance admitted to breaking U.S. anti-money laundering, money transmission, and sanction laws. U.S. authorities said Bitcoin had allowed transactions involving sanctions users, criminal networks, ransomware proceeds, and other illegal activity without adequate controls. Then Binance agreed to pay more than $4.3 billion as part of the resolution. CZ personally pleaded guilty to failing to maintain an effective anti-money laundering program. He stepped down as CEO and was later sentenced to 4 months in prison. This was not simply a regulator accusing Binance of something. Binance and CZ admitted to specific violations. That distinction is so important.
Many months later,
CZ completed his prison and was released in September 2024. In October 2025, President Donald J. Trump pardoned him. Supporters argued that CZ had already accepted the responsibility and his punishment was excessive. In the other side, critics questioned the pardon, particularly because Binance had business connections involving the Trump family's crypto venture. The White House said CZ had been unfairly targeted as part of the previous administration campaign against cryptocurrency. Another US case against Binance was dismissed in May 2025. This was a different case. US authorities accused Binance of breaking investment rules for different cases, and combining all them together creates a misleading picture. So, is CZ a crypto hero or a criminal mastermind? The truth is more uncomfortable. He helped millions of people enter crypto. He also built a company so powerful that one post from him could shake the entire market. He exposed FTX, but Binance later on admitted to serious legal failures of its own. That is why people cannot agree on him. Some see the man who helped crypto grow. Others see the man who proved that crypto can become just as centralized, secretive, and powerful as the banks it was supposed to replace. And maybe that is the real story. The biggest crypto exchange in the world was built under the promise of decentralization, while becoming one of the most powerful middlemen in finance. So before trusting Binance, ask yourself, are you using crypto to escape the system, or are you simply entering a new version of it? What do you think about CZ? Are you a supporter or hater? My name is Bella, and see you in the next video.